Jason, 27 years old. Used to be a former Ryanair pilot working for Ryanair on the Boeing 737 NG aircraft. I flew the 737-800 and 700. And the case actually was about working status. Ryanair and McKinley always treated us as self-employed pilots, whereas in fact we were workers the whole time, according to the emergent employment tribunal results.
Jason's case had two elements to it. First of all, in relation to his engagement by McGinley, who then supplied him as a pilot to Ryanair, he was arguing that he actually had worker status, and therefore some of the rights that sort of flow with worker status, in particular around annual paid leave. And then secondly, he was also arguing that in terms of the relationship with Ryanair, he was an agency worker and therefore was entitled to the same basic working conditions as compared to a number of Ryanair employed pilots.
And now it's been more than two years, almost 2.5 years that we are behind this case. And Balpa supported me and financed the whole process. We have been in close contact since early 20. I think it was January or February 20.
From the very early stages, we were very involved with helping to gain information and support the facts that Jason was putting forward in the case. Any individual who needs support, whether it is more formal support like in Jason Lutz's case or more just general support for day-to-day operation, is a major part of the Company Council's role. Being chairman, I sort of oversee many aspects of that, but every individual within the Company Council takes part in supporting members.
I'm quite happy, to be honest. The employment tribunal found out that only I wasn't self-employed. Not only I wasn't self-employed, but a worker as well as an agency worker. It was a pretty quick decision. I believe it's because the claim was crystal clear to me, and I hope it will have a significant impact on the industry, putting an end to the so-called self-employment practices.
BALPA members should be interested for two reasons, really. First of all, if they are themselves employed on contractor type models, they should be looking at that model and sort of trying to drill down in terms of whether they are being given the correct status, whether it's worker status or otherwise, and also whether therefore they're getting the statutory rights they're entitled to. And then secondly, I think in terms of the wider membership, it really shows that BALPA are looking at cutting edge issues and are supporting members on both matters that are very important to them individually, but also matters that have real implications for the wider aviation sector.
It's already beginning to have an effect on the type of contract that's being offered to contractors pilots. It's not ideal, but it's certainly a much better way of being employed. It gives them additional rights which they didn't have before, and this is all a direct consequence of us, or BALPA, supporting Jason with this case.
BALPA was there when I needed it, and I felt supported throughout the whole claim. So I felt quite happy to be a BALPA member at the time. It was pretty nice, and once again, thank you for the support.